Hello guys, and today we have another top 5 best blasters, and this time it's on the top 5 favorite blasters that I have, because I can't have a favorite blaster and not have it, obviously. I'm doing this video because these videos do really well, and I can make 6 shorts out of them. It's pretty good. But yeah, let's get into it. And yes, I know it's April 1st today, but this is not an April Fool's joke, blah blah blah. This isn't the actual, it's my actual top 5 favorite blasters. And it's way better of a list this time. So yeah, let's get into it. But before that, we'll go from the 5th all the way to the 1st, or my favorite. And then I will shoot all of them. Of course, I'll talk about the blasters and why they're good and why they could be better. But yeah, so let's go. With number 5, that being the double punch. This is from the League 2.0 series, and it's a flywheel semi-auto blaster. That has a cool feature, basically meaning that when you press the trigger, you fire one dart, and when you release, you fire the other. Here, you see? That is pretty cool, which means that this blaster has a really good rate of fire. And this blaster has an amazing rev trigger, an amazing mag releases, an amazing trigger, great grip, great foregrip. The stock is comfy even though it's short. It's almost perfect, the only bad thing being kind of the short stock. They could have made it longer, and of course the performance. I really think they should have made this take 6 AA's instead of 4, which yeah, because it's firing 2 darts instead of 1, not as good. But of course you can just load 1 mag in and have a normal semi-auto blaster. It's pretty cool. And yeah, this blaster is amazing, but it does have its cons, so it's in the number 5 spot. On to the number 4 spot, that being the Moto Blitz, also from the League 2.0 series, and this blaster is pretty good. Although I both like the double punch and this almost equally, I chose to put this in front because this has really good performance. Not only that, but it's a bullpup, meaning that it loads the magazine behind the firing mechanism or the trigger, which gives you for a unique feel. And I like bullpups. The stock is extremely comfy and almost the perfect length. The trigger is great, and the rev trigger is decent. The rev up speed is pretty good. And it has this front shotgun that is an air pump shotgun, and it shoots 6 darts all at once, and it does a pretty good job at it. But I think I would have actually liked that this whole part was actually an attachment and that this was just a Raven, because I like compact blasters even more. But overall, this blaster is really fun, and yeah, it's just good. I just like it. But as I said, depending on how I feel and how I'm using blasters, what time it is, I might like the double punch more than this, but I still genuinely do like this one. The only problems being really the front section could have been made detachable. And yeah, basically that's it, and also the white piece is kind of bad. I'm talking plastic quality. Yeah. But it's pretty good. So it's in the number 4 spot. On to the number 3 spot on my most favorite blasters. It's a pretty good blaster. It's the X-Shot Lock Blaster. Yes, this is an X-Shot blaster, and it's great. It's amazing. It's almost perfect. Of course, it has this cool locking feature, but after you use it to unlock it, you really won't use it again. And it makes for a nice grip, and of course the numbers will not spin because they're locked. Of course, this blaster is an 8-shot cylinder fed blaster that you can actually remove the cylinder, although it's not really easy. And most importantly, it's lever action, which even though I never had lever action before, I freaking love it, and I knew that I would love it just by mimicking the function. And it's really fun. It has a really smooth and easy prime, although the lever is a bit wobbly. But it feels freaking amazing, and of course you can do this. Now it isn't the most comfy doing that, but it is functional and pretty fun. This blaster isn't perfect, and objectively it's worse than the dull punch and the Moto Blitz, but I like it a tad bit more just because it's lever action. Not to mention it shoots harder, so yeah. Of course, the things they could have made this to make it better is basically redesign the blaster. How would you do that? Well, I'll probably add a stock attachment point under here, similarly to the Scavenger, which had the stock attachment point, which would give you the ability to actually shoulder it. Also, I would probably make it mag fed. At that point, we're just making a new blaster. So if they made that version of the blaster, it will be way better than this one, because I kinda love mag fed blasters, but I hate that I can't really get the magazines for them. So yeah, I love this. So it's the number 3 spot. Now to the number 4 spot. It is not a Nerf blaster, it's not an action blaster, it's a Dart Zone blaster. And yes, this is the Dart Zone Max Solo, which is a breech loading, short dart or full length blaster that has a metal barrel, is basically a jolt, and performs at around 120 FPS. You just load the dart in here, and then you fire. This is an amazing blaster, it feels great, it is a nice fidgeting toy, and when you fold it up, this super compact. Even though it's technically still bigger than the Jolt, it is a way less unique shape, and it is a better shape to fit in your pocket. Meaning that it fits in your pocket and you can just quickly take it out, pull it out, shine the blaster, load, and then bam. So yeah, it's an amazing blaster, and it costs only $15. But there is one more that is way better for the same price. So what is that? It's the X-Shot Skins Pro Fury X, or just the X-Shot Pro Fury X. This blaster is a mag-fed bullpup top prime spring powered blaster that again loads half length. You just go it like that, put it in there, you prime it, the prime is super smooth and easy, prime forward, and then you fire. You can't even see it because it's firing at 140, 150 FPS. It has an amazing offhand mag release, it has an amazing prime, it comes with a 50-round magazine, it has a metal barrel, it just feels freaking fantastic, it looks amazing, the plastic quality is amazing, and all of that for $15 or $20 in my case. And also, if you hold on the trigger, slam fire! The only things this blaster needs is a scar barrel, which we can get easily, and a sling attachment point, which, while they could have put it here, you can still put a Picatinny one, which is good. Also, it relax Picatinny up here, but those are just minor gripes that we can do ourselves or fix ourselves, and even then, they're not big problems. Scar barrel, you can just put it on. You can probably make a 3D printed piece on front of here that adds a Picatinny. You can put a sling attachment Picatinny attachment here, and then you have no problems. This blaster is fantastic. It's one of the best blasters ever, I would say. Even the Nexus Pro and the Aeon Pro, which were really good on release, because there was nothing like that for that price, they were amazing. This blaster is freaking fantastic. And now, yes, I will get the Aeon Pro, and I don't doubt that the Aeon Pro is better than this, performance-wise and, well, a lot of things. But this blaster is just so amazing, and I love that it's a bullpup, and Action is just winning, man. Like, I had none of their blasters break, unlike Nerf and Dart Zone. Actually, yeah, this is a great blaster. Let's talk about it. You know the Omnia? Yeah, it would usually be in this list. Probably it would replace one of the two flywheelers here, which is the Double Punch and the Moto Blitz. Probably the Double Punch. Because it's a great blaster, it has semi-burst and full auto. Yes, the semi and burst don't really work well, but it's still a really compact, comfy and great blaster. The problem being, firstly, one of the flywheels got dislodged and started shaking up and down, or side to side. So it was making rattling noises and basically grinded down the part of the flywheel. So yeah, already at that, I had to open it and put it back in place. Then it was making scratching noises, but I just couldn't get rid of it. I don't know, it just got a bit shaken up and it was just making those noises. I was not really excited about that, but I wasn't too bad, as long as it works. Guess what? It burnt out! Yeah, the bottom flywheel burnt out. What the frick, Dart Zone? How can you make a blaster that costs $90 and then not check for burnouts? Actually, no, this isn't even the first gen. The Gen 1 burnt out a lot more easily and it had misalignment issues. This one didn't have alignment issues, but it did become misaligned. Permanently, basically. And even then, it burnt out. In a bit more than 2 weeks. Why is that problem? Well, it would have been way better if it burnt out in like half a week or a week. But nope, it had to wait like 16 days when the return time is 14 days. So, the chances are I'm not going to be able to return it, get my money back or my aunt's money back, and I'll just have a dead blaster, a stock, 2 magazines, and a battery. Now yeah, are those things basically all worth it? Yeah, because this battery costs $20 on Blaster Time. And usually shipping is $20 for most blasters, unless you have 3 of them, which then it's more expensive, $30. But the shipping for this is $40. So if you just wanted to get this, you'd have to pay $60, which is only 10 less than what the Omnia cost. So I kinda still got my money, plus 2 magazines, which is another $20, meaning this is $80, plus the glasses, which is like $3, the darts, which is like maybe like another $4, and the stock, which is like 15. So yeah, I mean, I got like $100 worth of stuff, kind of, but the blaster still broke and it shouldn't have. Now I hope that the dude at Blaster Time just says that he will give us the return back because the blaster still freaking broke. And if he does, well, then we'll get the Nexus Pro X and the Air Pro X because they're good, way better than the Omnia. Now, originally I didn't want to get the Omnia, but my brother did. It was his gift for birthday, which is why I'm even more angry. So yeah, the Omnia sucks. If the Nitro Shot version comes out and I have enough money to get it, I still might, because it's better and it shouldn't break. The Omnia is still a great blaster. But really, I don't like it. I'm still going to try to fix the Omnia, but chances are I probably won't be able to, because it's burnt out. That is almost impossible to fix, unless I diagnosed it wrong and it was just doing it for the walls. Which in that case, that would actually be great. I don't actually want it to be broken. But yeah, I will have a review on it, if I fix it or if I don't. Just hope for me. I don't even feel like firing this because of the Omnia rant. If anything, I want to try to fix the Omnia, so yeah. Either way, let's go fire it, and there will be no outro, so we'll just fire it and then outro. Okay, so I'll be firing each blaster with the included magazines, or in the case of the lock blaster, I'll be firing the full cylinder, and in the case of the solo, I'll be firing 8 short darts. The short darts are the X-Shot short darts, and the full lengths are the X-Shot air pocket full lengths. So, yeah, let's shoot it.